when we had last left our erudite sorcerer, champion of Azura, and dragonborn, Narathor. Ooh, there be dragons. Well, when we last left him, he learned a harsh lesson about using magic safely, because he accidentally killed his companion, Berlina. But on the bright side, he also reforged the Galder amulet, defeating the three spirits of the Galdersons. And after all that, he returned to the College of Winterhold to make his penance. And now we're gonna fight a dragon. We'll see how this goes, because we don't have any companions with us, so this should be interesting to say the least. All right, shit. We're getting into it already. I have no idea what kind of dragon we're dealing with here. Ooh, let's use the shout. All right, he uses fire. Good to know. Let's get fire shell ready. And let's go ahead and change up our spell preferences real fast. We're going to put... Oh shit. Thank God for stopped time. Let's do Ice Storm on 5. We'll do Chain Lightning on 6. And Unbound Storms on 7. All right. Let's see if I remember those. Probably won't. You know, I think our best bet is probably to... Our best bet is probably going to be to lead him to the college. Oh, someone's using magic here though, so that's helpful. Oh shit. This is not good. Alright, we gotta lead him to the college, otherwise the town's gonna... all the townspeople are gonna get freaking slaughtered. There we go, there's the thing back on. At least at the college there are powerful wizards. Let's see if he follows. No, he's not following. Damn, that's not good. All right, shit. Yeah, he really wants to fuck up the town. Oh, okay, I think he might actually be coming over now. No, he very much is not. Ugh, stubborn ass dragon. Well, he's getting damaged. All right, I guess we have to fight him in the town, which I'm not super thrilled about, but... doing good damage to it, at least. Ooh. Where the hell is it? Oh my god. Everybody here is getting messed up. Is this a guard? All right, at least it's just a guard. Guards are meant to die in the line of duty. I'd feel bad if it were a citizen. Re-up this. Apply this. There we go. All right, we gotta hit him with some... Do I want to stick with this? I thought I learned Incinerate. Did I not learn Incinerate? I thought I had. Maybe I just didn't favorite it. That's unfortunate. Okay, let's hit him with some Ice Storm. Get him, guard. Oh my gosh. Woo! Ooh, I just saved that guard's life. Shit. Well, oh, no, I did not. He is dead. This is crap. Poor guard. Well, we killed a dragon. Dragon Soul absorbed. Heck yeah. All right. Feels good. Love absorbing me some Dragon Souls. We do have some things that we can claim. Ugh. What happened? I don't know. Dragon attack? Take some loot. We'll leave the bones. They're a bit heavy. Well, we can I think we can like pretty much immediately sell them off at the merchant's shop, assuming that she did not die. All right, who is this? Looks like Frida. Oh, somebody named Frida died. And who is this? A Winterhold guard, okay.
Good to see you.
Winterhold guard died. Just kind of taking stock of the damage here. I know that the dragon also landed over here. Very odd place for the dragon to land. Those seem to be the only casualties, which is pretty good, actually. They got hurt a little bit, but they're alive. Did the blacksmith die? No, the blacksmith's still around. Okay. Well, shit. Killed another dragon. Heck yeah. All right. So, didn't really have time to think about what we're gonna do next since the dragon showed up and, you know, effed everything up, as dragons are wont to do. But let's see here. Quite a few things that we could do. Right. Oh, you know what we were supposed to do, but we didn't get around to because Narathor was racked with guilt? We were supposed to visit Arkingthams. That's what we were supposed to do last time. So I think that's actually what we're gonna do today. I did have a plan. I was thinking of maybe going to Ustengrav, but kind of want to follow up on Arkingthams if we can. So maybe that's the plan. But some things I did in between videos. That's something I didn't get to talk about really because, well, there was a dragon attack. I learned some new spells. Oh yeah, Supercharged Sprites is one that I learned. Creates 3 shocking sprites that fires ultra-fast lightning lasers, each dealing 120 health and magicka damage. Creates an additional sphere if dual cast. I forgot to favorite that apparently, and I learned Incinerate. I've again forgot to favorite it because I'm a genius. Let's see here. Anything else that I've learned, but I forgot to favorite. I don't think so. There were those. Right? Elemental Flare. It's a very low rank spell. I did learn Mark and Recall. Right? And I marked our room at the College of Winterhold. So, I'll show it off after we sell off these things. But it's pretty cool. It's a throwback to Morrowind days, which I really appreciate. It's gonna be super helpful for us. This may come back to the college quite often. Eventually, we won't come to the college as often, and I'll mark our Wizard's Tower as our recall point. But
you see
for
those
now,
warriors from Hammerfell? They've got curved swords. Curved swords.
Yes, fascinating. What have you got for sale?
Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that.
All right, so I have some dragon bones to sell you. They're real, I promise. Oh yeah, we got a travel pack. Very good. We're gonna use that to make getting to Arking Thams a little bit easier. I'm pretty sure we already know this enchantment, so I'm gonna sell it. Amulet of Akatosh, we're keeping that around. I think that's about it. Oh, we should get rid of these. Don't really care for them. I think that'll do for now. Yes, I think that'll do for now.
Until next time.
I believe I also learned how to do Ebony Flesh. Yes, I learned Ebony Flesh. Very useful spell. A little bit stronger than our Iron Flesh spell. Yeah, 160 points of armor. Pretty helpful. I also learned Open Expert Lock. So again, that'll be good. Anyway, let's show off Let's show off Recall. Pretty cool spell.
Careful with that fire.
It's not fire, you dumbass. There we go. And we're back safe and sound. This will be useful for when we need to make quick escapes. Like say that we're up against a really tough enemy. We can use Recall to quickly get back to the college and return to safety. Which shouldn't happen too often. But I figure it's better than reloading a save every single time. All right. So, like I said, I think we're gonna go ahead and pick up where Nerithor left off before he got overcome with guilt for accidentally killing his friend. Yeah, Nerithor has spent a couple days here at the college, obviously. It took him some time to learn these spells, right? But, you know, he spent several days here at the college. He's let his hair grown out kind of as a mourning. Sort of thing is mourning the loss of his friend, so he's growing his hair out. I don't know if that's a Dunmer tradition, but I'm doing it. The only thing that I wish I were able to do, because Nerithor is a Dunmer, I wish that I could have that. It would be kind of cool if Nerithor were able to cremate Relina, give her a proper Dunmer burial. I mean, he kind of burned her to a crisp, but that's not quite the same thing. So, but yeah, he's feeling a bit better, I would probably say, but it's going to be a while before he travels with anybody, if he ever travels with somebody again. That's a big if. Man, look at that view. That's amazing. So cold and lonely. I quite like it. All right. Well, anyway, let's go ahead and fast travel back to Old Hroldan, and then we'll start making our way to Arking Thams. Whew. By the time we get here, it's dark. Almost 1:30 in the morning. Must have rode Queen Alfsigar pretty hard all through the night. All right, well, we should probably get a bed. I think that would make sense. Besides, it'll be nice and warm in there. Okay.
You want a drink?
Sure. They let kids serve liquor? That's surprising. What's on the menu?
Depends. Are you thirsty, hungry, both?
Take some malted wine, I guess. Thanks. You're awfully mature for your age.
Watch your tongue, stranger. We don't take back talk in this inn.
It's kind of my point exactly.
Tidings, Sirrah. My name is Asteria, a traveling bard on her way to Markarth. If you would like to hear a song, do not hesitate to make a request. I require no coin or patronage for my services. All I ask in return is the following favor.
Oh.
Should my verse please you, then I would be most gracious if you spread word of my song to the citizens of the Reach.
Do you have any experience? Is that why you're asking for word of mouth?
I have played in provinces and castles across Tamriel, but I have yet to perform in front of a Jarl, as Skyrim was home to many renowned bards of legend. It is my hope that I may walk in their footsteps and pay tribute to their memory.
Where have you trained?
Not at the Bard's College, if that's what you're implying. I'm very much a bard, however, or I wouldn't advertise my services as such. If my skill were lacking, you would discover that soon enough.
Mm-hmm. How is that?
A sword maiden, for instance, could not profess her skill in battle and then show up to the arena with her armor on backwards. Nor can I claim to be a bard if my loot collects more dust than coin. Even here in Old Hroldan, there's always someone with a story. A lost loved one, a new job, a family reunion, a long goodbye. And whether it's good, bad, or sad, a story always needs a tune.
You didn't really answer my question, though.
No, I suppose I didn't.
All right, well.
Farewell.
Not in the mood for music at the moment. And unfortunately, the innkeeper is not awake. Truth be told, I have no idea who the innkeeper even is. Adis? Is it Adis? I have no idea. I guess we're bumming it on a table. All
If
right.
you drink too much,
Fine.
you're out. No drunks.
Okay. All right. Well, probably have a quick bite to eat. We'll have some cheese. All right, we should reconfigure ours. Well, actually, I have no idea what the weather is even like right now. So we'll reconfigure our spell selection once we get outside. See what the weather's like. So far, it's a clear day. Sun hasn't even come up yet. We beat the sun. So look at that. Oh, that means it's just about dawn. We should say a prayer to Razura. Let's do that. I think that's a good idea. There we go. And as we're praying, we'll use this as an excuse to reconfigure our spells. Let's see here. Incinerate will be on 4. Followed by this will be on 5, this will be on 6. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, let's gotta move on. Ooh. Narathor has forgotten how to ride a horse. There we go, he remembered. Oh, thank goodness. All right. Adventure waits for no one. Well, I suppose this adventure waits because it's a Weimar ruin. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. All right. Okay, so we do have our compass, but I'm not entirely sure about what the best route to take is here. So let's actually quickly use a little bit of clairvoyance. I'm gonna scout ahead a little bit more. You wait here, horse. So we got this path here. Let's see if it takes us that way. It does not. All right, so we should keep following the road for a little bit. Sounds good. All right. Oh, I can cast clairvoyance while I'm on the horse. Okay, that's handy. Good. Is that a rock there? I think that's just a rock. Okay. Are those guards? Yeah, those look like Imperial soldiers. Okay, cool. So we're probably gonna have to go past the Galder tomb.
No more stops.
Oh.
We need to find our way to Solitude.
Why are we even
Travelers.
going to a wedding at this far-flung end of the Empire anyway?
I told you.
Ah.
it's the wedding of Victoria
Up this way.
an
All right,
extremely
sounds
well-connected
good.
merchant. He's their
All right, just this one. Okay, good to know. All right, Arathor has an amazing balance on the horse to be able to have both hands off in his little spell casting stance. Apparently he learned more about riding horses from his ghost horse than he thought. Well, that surely isn't it. This is definitely unlike any part of Skyrim that Nereithor's ever been to. Very mountainous. And again, something about this place unsettles him. Feels like he's being watched. He's not quite sure why. Like the hills have eyes. But this music reminds me very much about Kingdom Come Deliverance. Excellent game. I played a good chunk of the sequel, but I haven't finished it yet. Ooh, there's a saber cat over there. No, wait, that's a wolf. Okay, a wolf. All right, we can handle a wolf. Let's take this out. We'll whack it from horseback. Ooh, I think this is another orc stronghold. Oh, I think our thing is keeping us from being able to do that. There we go. An orc stronghold. Dushnik Yal. I think the orcs like us, so we should be able to come in here eventually. I do kind of want to check it out, because I've never visited these expanded strongholds before, so I kind of want to see what it's about. We'll do that after we go through Arking Tham's. Scholarship first. And that's probably it right there. Well, you know what? Since we're friends with the orcs, let's leave our horse there. We'll leave our horse with them. Hopefully they don't mind. All right, Nereithor feels a little bit better about riding a horse. It's not quite as scary as it seems. There's one thing that Nereithor recalls about his first experience with the Dwemer Ruin is that sometimes it's entirely possible you might find Falmer in there. So, with that being said, put this on one. Bunny rabbit off in the distance. Arking Tham's discovered. Wonderful. Oh, fuck! God damn. That scared the shit out of me. Whoa. Damn, Incinerate was powerful. How much damage did I do there? 108. That's not bad. Oh, it's cloudy. No wonder I didn't do it. No wonder it's not as much. So what's my... Yeah, lightning bolt not doing a lot of damage. No, it's still the best, I think. So like, well, I think the proper point of comparison would be fireball. So 50 versus 72. Yeah, no, fire is still better. Holy crap, that was a lot. That was a lot. All right. Yeah, whirlwind sprint really saved our butt right there. Whoa. Oh, earthquake. All right, let's head in. And of course, it's rather dark in here. Wow, the hovering light lasts 450 seconds. That's crazy. I wonder what would happen if we dual casted it. How long is it gonna last now? Let's see here. Wow, even long. Holy crap! Yeah, that should last us throughout this adventure. Whoa, spooky voice. Could it be the ghost of a Dwemer?
Please, turn back before it's too late.
One of these Dwemer automatons. Bye. Oh! Mm-hmm. Definitely Thalmer here somewhere. Hmm? Wait a minute, that sounds like a Nordic voice.
What are you
What?
still doing here? Let me guess. You're here for the treasure, aren't you? Just like all the others.
Wait, who are you?
The name's Katria. Was an adventurer. Raided ruins like this for nigh on 20 years. I was on the trail of something big. It led me here, and I didn't make it.
Your name sounds familiar. Have I read something that you wrote?
Oh, you read the book, didn't you? The Aetherium Wars?
Yes, that's the one.
That was my theory, you know. My research, my life's work, all of it, lost. Stolen by my own damn apprentice. That's how I ended up here. I can't rest. Not until I find the forge. Until I can prove that it was my discovery. Mine, not his. But it's hopeless. I died here, just like all the others. Turn back. Turn back before you become the next victim.
I'm not about to give up. Definitely not in the name... I mean, come on, there's so much we could learn.
I'm not going to talk you out of it, am I? I know. I was just like you once. Well, if you want to reach the summit, you're going to need some help. You want a hand?
Well, I suppose you are already dead. Okay, sure.
All right, lead on then.
Okay. So,
What is it?
what happened to this place exactly?
It wasn't always like this. Best preserved dwarven city I'd ever laid eyes on. And then the earthquake hit. Now, you'd be lucky to find a single room intact.
Are there any dangers I should be aware of?
Well, there's the Falmer to start with.
Figured.
Deadly rapids, major earthquakes, massive chasms, unstable ground, lethal falls.
This place sounds like a death trap.
And then you get to the real danger. We can discuss that when the time comes. If it comes.
Okay. Sure. So how exactly did you die? Sounds like there are many ways to die in this place.
I fell. When the earthquake hit, the ground just opened up. Even so, I almost made it. Another foot or two to the side and the water would have broken my fall, but nothing I could do.
Unfortunate. Okay.
This is where I ended up. It was quite the fall. Grab my journal, would you? We're going to need it.
All from all the way up there? Goodness. Alright, sure. Journal sounds helpful. I got it. Let's look around a bit. See if there are any secrets worth discovering. There we go. Yep, definitely Falmer here. Ah, a little chest. Very nice. Circlet of Peerless Magicka. What am I currently using? Oh, right. I'm honoring our fallen friend. Ooh, 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 ooh. Water's really carrying me there. It's a powerful current. Let's keep going.
Watch yourself. Since the quake, this place has been pretty unstable.
Just in case. Oh, yep. There we go. Wonderful. All right, I guess I'll heal you up. There we go. Can't have my minion dissipating on me already. That's not quite the word for it. I don't know what the correct word would be. Might be secrets down here. Do I have water breathing? I forget. I do. My water walking is still active. Huh. Perhaps I can wait a minute. Something noticed you while you were waiting. Oh no. Okay. There we go. Whew. Sorry, I didn't mean to hit you there. Well, the good news is you're a ghost. You're already dead. She has unfinished business that's likely tethering her to this mortal coil. I don't think I'd be able to destroy her ethereal form even if I tried. Let's sell that. There we go. Ah, there we go. All right. Oh, fascinating.
See that thing?
Oh,
Dwarves call them kinetic resonators. You see them very often, at least not among the clans in Skyrim.
interesting.
Just hit them, and they'll do whatever it is they're supposed to do.
I see. So this one is not moving on its own, so we'll have to strike it. There we go.
Falmer up ahead.
Noted.
Damn things like flies, no matter how many you kill.
Tell me about it. Ooh, that is a very impressive sound. Am I using the... Yeah, I am. Cool. Another one over there. We should be soul trapping them. Let's see here. Did I get... No, okay. We got this. This will do. We should reapply our protection magic.
You will suffer at my feet, weakling. Death awaits you.
There we go. Oh, did you have to get in the way like that? All right, we should heal up our minion. Conjuration increased to 84. Very nice. All right. Ugh. Head hurts from all that. What we got in here? Build soul gem, very handy. Anything of interest over here? Oh, I think I see a chest over there. Perfect. Oh, more Dwemer stuff. We are currently on the lookout for, not Dwemer stuff. We're currently on the lookout for more ebony plate. Should have a bite to eat real quick before we continue. Have some bread. An entire ass loaf. All right, should resummon our friend. There we go. See one just up there, I think, but I'm not entirely sure. Oh, yeah.
Time to face your demise, fool. I was hoping for a challenge.
There we go.
Quite a place, huh? Isn't it really impressive before it all fell to
And
pieces?
it is something. Tempted to look and see what's down there. Oh shit. There we go. Anything interesting over here? Oh. Oh, over there? It's locked, huh? There's probably another way to get in there. Oh, can't even open it. Must be locked by some mechanism. It's like a safe place to drop down. Careful, careful. There we go. Something's aware of us. Well, our friends will have to deal with it. Hurt us a little bit. I think the body thing is over here, actually. Yeah, this is what counts. There we go. Got it. All right, cool. Let's continue our explorations. Ooh, the light died down. All right, let's reapply it. There we go, there's the chest. Dwarven heavy spear, interesting design. That wasn't difficult, Katria. All right, let's carry on. Damn. Aww. The little Charis is stuck. Well, screw you. Uh-oh. Oh, it's down there. Okay. Let's go ahead and soul trap it.
Have faith in mortal.
Perfect. Let's see here. All right, we still have a few common soul gems that we can fill.
Watch out!
Why? What's happening? Oh shit. Okay. There we go. Sorry. I'll fix you up. You'll be all right. Just relax. Oof, look at all those Balmer hives. Disgusting creatures they are. All right. I don't like the looks of this. Let's try this out. Ah, this is cool. Sorry, Katria. You'll be all right. I think she reappears. Yeah, she reappears. Yeah, we couldn't kill her even if we wanted to, which is great. Well, since we couldn't kill her even if we wanted to.
Will pay for the... You will suffer at my feet, weakling.
Discorporate. That was the word I was looking for. God, I couldn't think of it.
Watch your step.
Oh, hello there. Can I make it fall off? Nah, that's unfortunate.
Come on!
Oh! Fell down on its own. Oh shit, I'm gonna fall off. There we go. Great potions to have. Anything up here? Doesn't look like it. All right. You good? Talking to yourself a lot there. It's getting a little concerning. It sounds like there are still bugs here, and that is freaking me out. Extreme healing potion, don't mind if I do.
Here's where I fell. Feels like ages ago. Hey, there's my bow. There, out on the log. Wondered what happened to it.
I suppose I can retrieve it. I'm not one for bows, in case you couldn't tell, but... Sure. I'll approach cautiously and grab it. Fire is 20% faster, your movement speed is increased by 20% while equipped. Yeah, you could have hit the water for sure. You could have survived this fall, you just got unlucky. Very sorry about that, Katria. Anyway, got your bow.
Take care of it for me.
I won't use it. Well, I'm gonna be honest, it's gonna end up on display. But it will be safe, I can promise you that much. Nothing will happen to it.
Here we go.
Oh. Fascinating. Oh. It's coming out of it. All right, good. Okay. Oh, shoot. Totally went the wrong way there. Oh, I can't climb back up. All right, that's fine. Don't worry about me, Katria. I got this. There. Oof, it's loud here. It's very loud here.
Hold
Oh,
up. We need to talk.
okay, sure.
I mentioned that there was one more danger. Here it is. You know what this is? It's a lock. A tunnel lock. Simple and very, very deadly. See the resonators up there? Strike them in the right order, and the door should open. Get it wrong, and, well, you've seen what happened when I tried it.
You mean the earthquake?
Yeah, I thought I was prepared for anything. How can you prepare for a damned earthquake? And that was just one trap. Look around. Who knows what else this thing is capable of?
Any advice?
Well, you can pick up where I left off. My notes should still be in my journal, if you can read it. Beyond that, well, maybe one of our predecessors still has a clue.
Part of me almost wants to get it wrong on purpose to see what'll happen. Can cause an earthquake, who knows what else it could cause. Alright, this sound is getting annoying. I'm going to take care of that for us. I'm just gonna turn down the effects. Unless it's ambience, but I don't think it is. Yeah, that's much better. Okay. So, let's take a look at her journal. Ugh, I really wish it weren't that the bestiary weren't bound to K. Which, by the way, if you're watching this and you know things about that particular mod, let me know if there's a way to change that key binding. All right, Catria's journal. 17th of Sun's height. Damn that scheming elf. Damn him. He steals my notes, my discovery, and publishes under his name. 20 years of my life spent digging through those ruins, and what do I get? A dedication? Friend and colleague, my ass. He's just mocking me. Well, I'll have the last laugh. Terran may have my theory, but he doesn't have any proof. Not yet.
Maybe one of our predecessors still has a clue.
If I can find the forge first, I can show the world this is my discovery. Mine, not his. 4th of last seed. I've got a lead. One of the moldy old books in Mazund mentioned the forge. Ruined through and through, but I was able to copy down a few scraps, including a map of the first era Dwemer kingdoms. Need to cross-reference it with modern borders when I get back.
See if you can find a pattern in the sequence. Most of these locks have a pattern of some kind.
Noted. Okay, so she's gonna talk to us. Well, so these are all the different sites. So Arkingthams, this one, was on the inscription too. Apparently the main Ethereum research center. Seems like the place to start. Number 2. We haven't been there. We're at 1 right now. Mentioned as Bethar Zel, Allied City. Not Bethar Dams though. Looks like a smaller site. North or northwest of there, on the river. 3. The primary source of Ethereum. Extracted from some deeper mine. I think we've been to that one. I believe that's the very first Dwemer ruin that we've ever been to. Aside from 4, a storage site for raw Ethereum just outside a major city, which I wouldn't consider that a ruin, since it was such a small building. Apparently it had to be kept outside because the Ethereum was harmonically volatile. Okay. Number 5, which she doesn't have. Number 5 is all the way down, it looks like in the Rift. No name, no identifying information, but page after page of ruined diagrams. Didn't make out much, but it looks like an astrolabe, a gear, some sort of crest in 4 pieces. Could this be the location of the forge? Something important, at least. All right, 22nd of last seed, Arkingthams. My map may be rough, but it was enough to get me here. There may be something to this after all. 23rd of last seed, reached the treasury. There's a tonal lock here, still active. Judging from the corpses, it's safe to say the traps are still active too. Couldn't find any clues, so I'll make a sketch and work through this carefully. 5 resonators, 5 tones, just have to hit them in the right order. Let's see. All right, so 1 and 2. That one ain't 3. All right. We'll try different combinations and just see what happens. I kind of want to get it wrong on purpose, truth be told. All right, we'll hit it with some fire magic. Well, that's 1. 2.
That's it.
And we'll try that one up there. Ooh,
God.
that ain't it. There we go. All right. Well, that's what happens when you get it wrong the first time. Well, actually, that was getting it wrong the second time. Maybe the dwarves figured, oh, the earthquake will probably end up to kill somebody, or most people, but just in case. Yeah, so they have multiple layers of defense here. Fascinating. Yeah, we're gonna keep failing it on purpose, because I wanna see the different things. I've done this before, but it's been so long since I've seen all the different defenses, so I kind of want to see what happens. Should do a quick save. Health is almost back. It's in the interest of research, Catria. Don't look at me like that. All right. So, oh, missed. 1, 2. Oops. All right, so that's obviously not 3, but this is 3.
Keep going.
Let's try this one.
Look out!
Well, that ain't it. Here, we'll give us some more reinforcements. All right, let's go ahead and have some fun, shall we? Oh boy. Well, that didn't go the way I thought it would. This is awesome. Oh, I missed. Heck yeah. The sprites are so freaking cool. Oh. One of those Dwemer Centurions. Well, you know what we gotta do. We're gonna fail on purpose. For the sake of completion. All right, well, since we're failing on purpose, let's just whack that one in the middle.
Damn it, not again.
I did it on purpose to relax. Oh shit, oh god. Oh, fuck. Damn. Let's do it again. Is it the same one? Oh no, it's a different one. Oh shit, there we go. There we go. Perfect. All right. See, that was so worth it. All right. We won't fail on purpose anymore. Now we'll go ahead and actually do it for real. Okay, so this one first. Second.
All right.
Third.
Almost.
Fourth.
So close.
And last one.
Got it.
Awesome. Yeah, I forgot that there are ballista up there that shoot gigantic ass arrows at you. That's awesome. I completely forgot about that. So I'm kind of glad that we failed it on purpose. It's research, you know?
So this is it. So it is real.
Yep. So what is this? I've found other pieces similar to this. 2 other pieces, actually, but I have no clue what they are.
Let me see it. Look, on the edge here. This has been cut, precisely cut. If you had another piece about the same size, it would snap right in. I saw a drawing of this once. This shard, it's part of a key. A key made of pure Ethereum. The key to the forge.
So what now?
We have to find the other pieces, of course. There should be, 3 more. 1 for each of the 4 cities that worked on the forge.
Huh.
I had a map in my journal. That's where we should start.
I already have 3 of the pieces. And I have 2 of the other shards already, actually.
Really? Well, now that makes things easier.
Does indeed. So what do we do after we find all the pieces?
We still have to find the forge itself. I had a lead on that too. There's so much to do. I'm going to head out and start tracking things down. We'll meet again. I'm sure of it.
Yes, I'm sure we will.
For the first time in a long while, I think we may actually be able to do this. And I owe it all to you. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. Hunt down more of these pieces. 1 more piece. take that. We can sell it. Sell these two. Ooh, orphan. Ooh. It's tempting to take these. But they too may be cursed. Minor restoration circlet, sure. Some more treasure in here. Roll of fireball. Don't really care for these. Okay. These are always good to have. Next time we need to smith up our armor a little bit. Didn't mean to do that. Now, before we go, let's see here. Was there anything about in Katria's journal that I meant that is after this? No, of course not, because that's when she died. What was I thinking? Okay. We'll reapply our candlelight. All right. Let's get out of here. I don't think we have any other books on Dwemer on us. If we did, it would this would be a fine opportunity to read them, but I don't think they're on me. Very unfortunate. Okay, so now the challenge of getting down there without breaking our necks. Well, I suppose I can land in the water safely. All right, let's give it a shot. Woo! Ooh, that was close. All right. Let's see here. Now. Ah, there we go. All right, we'll just take a quick little splash in the water. If I can get up. Ugh, the current of the water is like pushing me. All right. Oh, that made it worse. Oh, that made it so much worse. Oh, I am very stuck. Let's... Oh, shoot. There we go. Whew. All right, took a little bit. We got it. Oh, shoot. I don't even remember how... How do we get back up? Over here, I think, maybe? All right, yeah, over here. There we go. Ugh, God. All right. Well, let's see here. Do I have any books on Dwemer on me? I probably don't. These are all books I need to put away in my wizard's tower. Fire and darkness, fire and darkness. That could be a... Could be a, Dwemer thing, but I'm not entirely sure. I think fire and darkness is a Dwemer thing. But we'll get outside and then we'll do some reading. Oh. Came out at a perfect time of day. All right, well, let's have a seat real quick. So. Fire and darkness. The Brotherhoods of Death. Nope, that is a Dark Brotherhood thing. Not interested in that, really. I do wish I had a Dwemer book. I would like to do some reading, however. The City of Stone. That could be Dwemer related. These Dwemer ruins are made of stone. The City of Stone, a sellsword's guide to Markarth by Amanda Elia, mercenary. If you're cutting your coins across Skyrim, you'll want to point your blade towards Markarth, the capital city of the Reach. There's no end of trouble in the City of Stone, and that means plenty of ways for you to earn your supper. Your sellsword instinct should point you towards the wealthiest patrons with the fattest purses to work for, but you need to mind yourself during your resting hours. Markarth isn't like your Whiterun, where mercenary companies like the Companions make a sellsword an honorable profession, or an honored profession. No, Markarth has its own rules the natives aren't going to just tell you. Lucky for you, old Miss Alia is here to shine the torchlight over your thick skulls. First thing you'll notice in the City of Stone is the stone. They say dwarves cut out the city from the mountain, and maybe they did by the look of it. But what it really means is that the whole place is vertical and the streets are really cliffs. Long story short, be careful when you've got a belly full of mead. When you enter the city proper, you'll immediately hit the market. The merchants usually sell food and jewelry on the streets. Meat is the preferred ration. The craggy rocks in the area make for poor farming land, and silver is what's used to make most all the rings and necklaces you might buy, thanks to the large silver mine in the city. We'll get to that in a bit. Whatever you do, don't ask this Markarth city guard about anything. They're about as helpful as an angry frostbite spider while you're caught in its web. And if you mention anything about the Forsworn to them, they might spit in your eye. Speaking of the Forsworn, these wild men and women will be your main source of income while you're in Markarth. The Jarl almost always has a bounty on some Forsworn leader or another, and if you don't mind going blade to axe with someone 2 seconds short of a pint of ale, it's steady work. The Silver Blood Inn is where you want to head into after seeing the market. The drinks are, as usual, watered down, and judging by the metallic taste with water from the rivers that run through the city's smaller smelter district. What's important here is getting a room to stay in. You won't find any friendly faces to con your way into a cheap place to stay in Markarth. The natives don't trust strangers, so save yourself the trouble and put down your coin to rent a real room. After you've spent a day recovering from travel, you'll see that Markarth is divided into two sides by the big crag in the center. The part with the big river running through it is called the riverside, and the other is called the dry side. The riverside is where the smelter and native workers live, so don't bother going there. Instead, head directly to the dry side and talk to the local Nord nobles and see what problems you can start solving at the highest rate. Two major places to see are the Temple of Dibella and Sidna Mine. The temple rests on top of the central crag, a good place to go if you're on good terms with the divines, but be warned, the priestesses of Dibella don't allow men into their inner sanctum, so don't go crashing down in there uninvited unless you want a short trip to a long fall. Sidna Mine is the place where all silver comes from that I mentioned above, but it's also the jail. Markarth uses prisoners to mine the ore, and there's a lot of it, so don't get caught doing something illegal in the city, or you'll be hauled down there to dig. Apparently, the whole place is owned by one of the big families in the city, the Silverbloods. Notice the inn is named after them? Always keep your sellsword eye open for hints like that. I tried meeting with the head of the Silverblood family to see if they had any work, but guarding their mines isn't the blood rush I became a mercenary for. Something to keep in mind for yourself if you're thinking of staying a few months. The final place I'll talk about here is Understone Keep, the home of the Jarl in Markarth. It's a fancy palace, unlike any other, assuming your palace is, or like any other, assuming your palace is built underground. But what you need to know is the city underneath the keep. That's right, there's another city below Markarth, one of those old dwarven ruins, and that piques Snarethor's interest. They sometimes have expeditions in the ruins that makes for a good job, guarding the scholars and maybe lifting a few stones here and there. If you're lucky, you might come across one of those old dwarven machines, and you can bring back a souvenir after you're done breaking it apart. Alright, Miss Alia's hand is getting tired, and that means this guide is done. Last piece of advice, don't cause trouble in Markarth. Don't start fights, don't stop fights, don't stick your head anywhere without someone from the city paying you for it, because believe me, no one in Markarth wants you there. Make your gold, drink your mead, see what's there to see, and move on. Nothing changes in the city of Stone, and that's just fine. Interesting. Markarth, yep, just over there. Maybe we'll pay it a visit soon. It's kind of on the way to finding the next piece of the Ethereum fragments, so maybe that is something that we will do next time. But for now, that is gonna end the episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I hope this episode brought you some amount of joy, and I hope you're able to go ahead and spread that joy to others. All right, have a good one. Bye-bye.